I don't know if you know this. Frankly, I didn't know it until about a year ago, as much as I say. If you can't have vision through it, you don't know who's on the other side. Let's say we build a precast concrete wall, and now we have people on the other side. Literally, I was given an example. It's so bad, it's going to stop drugs, it's going to stop a lot of bad things, but because the drug epidemic in this country is out of control, we're going to stop it. We're going to stop it. But they would literally, so you have a concrete wall, and it goes, and that's what I do best. That's what I do best. That's what I really do. Although we've done a good job at politics, too. In all fairness, we've only been doing it for about 2 years, so. But what I do best, I build. So you have a concrete wall, and you have Mexico, wonderful, wonderful place. Mexico, and you have over here the United States. But you can't see anything, right? So now they take drugs, literally, and they throw it, 100 pounds of drugs. They throw it over the wall. They have catapults, but they throw it over the wall, and it lands, and it hits somebody on the head. You don't even know they're there. Believe it or not, this is the kind of stuff that happens. So you need to have a great wall, but it has to be see-through. We are now looking at samples. We have 4 samples that have already been built, General, right? They've been built. And we're looking at different samples already of see-through walls. And I think also, to be honest with you, a see-through wall would look better. You don't have that, whatever it might be. But we are looking at 4 different samples built by 4 great companies, 4 different concepts. They're just about completed. I'm going to go out and look at them personally. I'm going to pick the right one. We're renovating the existing wall, and we are going to have as much wall as we need. You don't need it all the way. You know, you have 2,000 miles. You don't need it because you have a lot of natural barriers, et cetera. Somebody said, well, what are you going to do? You're going to build that wall in the middle of the river? Are you going to, that nobody can go in? Are you going to build that wall on the mountain? I said, you don't need the wall on the mountain. You have a mountain, which is a wall. But we're going to build the wall. It's coming along great. We're soon going to have the final choices done. And the renovations will be done, I would say, within the next 6 or 7 months. We're spending a tremendous amount of money, and we're going to have that. So I just wanted to let you know where we are. So we're very, very happy about that. And, you know, because every once in a while you hear, well, you know, he doesn't really want to build the wall. I say, excuse me? That's the great thing about Twitter, okay? You know, when the press is dishonest, which is most of the time, and when they say, like, I don't want to build the wall, I can tweet, that was a false story, boom, boom, boom. No. You know, it's really not a question about we want to do a wall. We really have to do a wall in order to stop the drugs in particular. And we've been dealing with ICE. We've been dealing with the Border Patrol. They both endorsed me, first time they've ever endorsed a candidate for president. And these guys know better than anybody. They know better than the architects, better than the consultants. This country used to go out and get consultants. They'd spend a fortune on consultants to say what to do, how to build it, everything. They didn't have a clue. They got out of the Harvard School of something, and they'd write about a wall. Let me just tell you, the best guys for telling you what to do are the Border Patrol. The best guy are ICE. These are the guys that know. And you know what it costs? It costs nothing. Nothing. We get it free. And they're happy to do it. I was with them 2 weeks ago. They're happy to do it. So it's really great, and it's going to be a very important element to making America great again, like your hat. When it comes to reforming Washington and taking on the bureaucracy, I'm telling you, because I've seen him, he's tough as hell. Luther is your man. Luther wants to end business as usual, stop the insider dealing, and Luther Strange is determined to drain that swamp. Luther's been fighting